Hamilton just showing his class again.
Well, here's Massa being pushed and the Ferrari mechanics running down the pit lane. Perhaps Ted Kravitz can shed some light on this.
He has got a problem, yes. I mean, it's just conked out just past the Williams garage. He got away fine. He was held quite a long time in the box with the engine going while they pushed back Kimi Raikkonen, who appears to be safe in this session. But I don't think there's going to be enough time. How long have we got left, James?
We have got 4 minutes and 13 seconds.
I'm not sure if that's going to be enough time. The Ferrari guys, Massa's kind of rolling towards the end now. He better not cross the pit exit line, because then the Ferrari guys know here they are. They're rolling him back now, but definitely a problem, electronic problem or something like that in the Ferrari. I'll keep on top of it.
Well, there's Jean Todt, the boss of Ferrari, and reliability has been their Achilles heel this season. The last 2 races, one of their drivers has had his race ruined effectively by reliability problems. Remember Massa on the grid at Silverstone having a transmission problem, and then of course Raikkonen, a hydraulics problem that forced him into retirement at the Nürburgring 2 weeks ago. So Ferrari are pushing the envelope as hard as they can on performance, but they're still not getting that reliability.
No, it looked very much like he was told to turn off as he was going down the pit lane by the pit crew. He applied the brakes and then pressed a few buttons. It looked like he spoke to the pits, and they stopped him from going anywhere.
Well, Massa really could do without this. 11 points behind Hamilton, 9 behind Alonso in the World Championship. He had a margin of 7 over teammate Raikkonen, but as things stand at the moment, he's going to qualify 14th on the grid unless he can get out there again and put a quick lap in. A lot of hand gesturing, a lot of pressure on Felipe Massa's shoulders now. He should be okay, I think. He'll make it round for sure. It's just going to have to be a perfect lap with no problems.
Meanwhile, James, Red Bull team are showing well, I think, with Webber and Coulthard there in the top 10.
Yeah, Webber's 6th fastest at the moment, enough to get themselves through to the top 10 shootout. Everybody else is on track, including Massa, and let's hear again from Ted Kravitz.
Yeah, it was a small panic in the Ferrari garage. A guy came out with new tyres and then promptly spilled them all in the pit lane by mistake. A very embarrassed mechanic. But what they did was plugged in the main battery and the little connector which the umbilical cord links the car to the computers. Must have done some kind of reset and then fired up Felipe Massa, and the engine sounded fine, and he went down the pit lane for another run.
Well, he may have done that okay, but he's having some problems here, isn't he, Damon?
Yeah, he certainly ran wide there on turn 2, but that doesn't mean it's the end of the world. I mean, we'll see what he does. I'm very keen to see how well he does, because this morning he managed to pop in a very quick time and was ended up quickest in the morning session.
Half a second slower than Hamilton in sector 1, Massa, and he was outside the top 10 on target for after the first sector. Where is he now?
He's just missing the apex.
Still outside, 9 1/1000ths outside.
Now you can tell he's nowhere near the apex of the corners, and he's clearly having trouble with it. It looks like the front end of the car is just washing out too much.
Well, he's lost another half a second to Hamilton in the middle sector as well, so this Ferrari is not working for Massa. He's having to get right off the throttle in the final corner. It's going to be touch and go here between him and Davidson, who makes it into the top 10. Massa 10th at the moment. Is he? No, where does he end up? 14th. 14th Massa, a 1:21.0.
Minutes time, but the big story, Mark, is that pole position shootout goes ahead without Felipe Massa. Ferrari with big problems.
Felipe Massa's Ferrari, certainly, and a little bit unusual. It looks like he came into the pit, they put on tyres, they reset with the electronics being done. He left the pit lane and got towards the end of it, and then the car just suddenly stops. It's quite an unusual process to see that happen. He eventually gets back out when they've reset it, and luckily they managed to recover it. But struggling with his Ferrari, he's got no front end on the car, cannot hit an apex to save his life, and way off in terms of pace. Something obviously wrong, Steve. He was a lot quicker this morning, and we expected a lot more. But at the moment, I think McLaren are actually far superior to the Ferrari anyway.
Yeah, reliability problems hitting Ferrari once again and hitting Massa once again. He'll start the race tomorrow outside the top 10, which is a huge handicap here.
A massive handicap, because it's so difficult to overtake around here. Very much a one-line circuit, and also you can get, involved in somebody else's accident here very easily. It's so tight, so confined.